We have it on good authority that Ojus Okalu went to Mina, and a plan was perfected and concluded to convert all the traditional rulers in Biafra land to sign up to Fulani Janjaweedism and Islamization. And Ojus Okalu single-handedly volunteered himself to lead that very charge to try to diminish Biafra and to do all he can within his powers to make sure that Biafra will not come in our time.
But I survived it. I'm in the Senate with you people. It's not the end to what we have done. It's not the end to United Nigeria. It's not the end to Brother Skipper. But these senators I called were with me. I never lacked. When the PDP that I was governor for 2 terms was being formed, I brought every money they used in forming that party. Every penny in 1997 and 98. And I later became a thief. And people I gave transport money from my house in VI became angels. This is what Nigeria represents. I want to thank my colleagues for giving me these 4 years of uninterrupted support. Because this country is not fair to so many of us.
Because we are under a divine oath to speak the truth always, regardless of the consequences, regardless of who gets upset, regardless of what the enemies might do or say here, the truth must be preached and spoken, and this night will not be an exception. A lot of people do not know who we are. I'm sure that they will be shocked as to how we managed to discover the details of this very meeting that they held in Mina, to try to stop IPOB, to try to blunt our charge and our march towards our freedom, which they now recognize is relentless. They have decided that the best way to go is through the so-called traditional rulers and also some, should I say PG, President Generals of some communities in our land. They will give them money and they will sign a document for them. That document will read that they are signing up to defend one Nigeria along with their communities.
I built this country, I employed 30,800 workers.
This is to let Ojus Okalu know that we understand all that transpired at Babangida's residence in Mina, and the efforts to corrupt our traditional rulers, to bring shame and dishonor to our people, that you know very, very well we are going to resist. We are going to resist. It wasn't my intention to touch upon this very subject this evening, but I have chosen to do so in order not only to put the record straight, but to put this very matter to bed. I understand, I don't know what may be the motivation that the chief whip of the Senate, Dr. Ojus Okalu, has said that if given the chance to speak with me as the leader of IPOB all over the world in the people of Biafra, that the idea of Biafra will be dropped.
We are going to go to this war with nothing, and at the end, Biafra will worship God. That is the exact word for our leader, Mazen Amikano. We are going to go to this war with nothing, and at the end, Biafra will come. And I'm telling you today that we are already at war. That particular war, we are already at that war. Making progress. And I want everybody to understand today that Nigeria has collapsed. Nigeria has collapsed, and people are pretending that there is a new government. There is attacks everywhere in other parts of Nigeria except Biafra land. The jihadist movement are murdering and massacring people all over Nigeria except in Biafra land. And that is because of the Eastern Security Network.
We have not asked, nor have we sent anybody to go and discuss nor negotiate on our behalf We are not interested in negotiating with anybody. The only negotiation I will allow myself to be privy to or attend will be the negotiations to determine the boundaries of Biafra and, of course, to sign the instruments of statehood. Apart from that, I have not sent anybody. I will not be sending anybody. We remain determined and resolute in our pursuit of what is right before God in heaven and man on this very earth, which is the restoration of Biafra. Some people think we are joking, of course they've been thinking that since 2012, how mistaken they are. They have sent their saboteurs, they have tried to infiltrate us. Some of them have actually made it to, should I say, reasonable positions within IPOB. But the same God Almighty in heaven that guard this very movement from time to time reveal the true intentions of these charlatans. And as we identify them, we whip them away.
These people, once Fulani give them agreement, they sign it, they give them one position, that is the end. Nothing concerns them. But when they begin to persecute them, they will remember they come from somewhere. All of them who betrayed Biafra and betrayed their own people will pay the price. Remember that we have given vote of no confidence for every politician, both those who mention their name and those who did not mention their name. The vote of no confidence passed on the 29th of May is for all of them, including NFL. So if you know you are serving this government, from the Eastern region, the vote of no confidence is for you, is against you. So things will begin to happen, and all of you will regret ever betraying Biafra.
Because this country is not fair to so many of us.
I have not mandated anybody to speak on my behalf, and I will not be saying nor speaking to Ojo Zakalo, not now, not tomorrow, not ever. I want to make that abundantly clear, that the world may understand where we stand on these very issues. Anybody coming to me from the zoo, as soon as you open your mouth to say, will you consider dropping this very agitation, I can assure you, what happened to a Kuremadu will be a child's play. Your corpse will be carried away from wherever you come to meet me. That I can assure you. Any idiot seeking relevance, any drunken fool who wants his or her name to be associated with IPOB or myself, and you think that the best way to do it is to insult the memory of those that have died in this very movement, then not only are you mistaken, you are hallucinating and you are insane. Certifiably insane, that is who you are. Fulani Caliphate will not be built in Biafra land. Even the one that Ojo Zakalo gave them in Law Upu, that too will disappear. We don't want them anywhere occupying any piece of territory in our land illegally. It will not happen. Hausa people may have been foolish and allowed them to be overrun. Yoruba may have given them a part of Ilorin, or should I say 10 local government areas in Kwara State. That nonsense cannot obtain in Biafra land. No inch of Biafra land will be considered, I should say, to Fulani Janjaweed. We are making it abundantly clear so that the world will understand us. This is the, should I say, the era of saboteurs. And we must all be very, very vigilant and extremely careful as to how we approach individuals and issues going forward. A lot of our people, either through ignorance, wickedness, or sheer stupidity, are part of this conspiracy for the Fulanis to overwhelm us, plant Islam forcibly in our land, and change our way of life forever and ever, as they did to Hausa people, to Nupe people, to Wali people, as they did to parts of Yoruba land. They also do what they also want to do to us. But we are not going to allow that to happen, not now, not